didn't slam the door. You didn't make it hard. You sat me down gently with tears you tried to hide. Said you deserve better, or breaking me inside. No shouting, no blaming, no dramatic scene, just quiet resignation of what we couldn't be. You held my hand softly, like you still cared for me, but love was already fading in ways I couldn't see. I almost wish you heard me, gave me something to fight, but you made it so peaceful, it didn't feel right. You let me go easy, like I wasn't your world, like love was just something we quietly unfurled. No fire, no chaos, no desperate plea. You let me go easy, but it shattered me. You said it's not your fault, that it's just not the same. But calm words don't soften this kind of pain. You packed your things slowly, folded up our hands, smiled like we both knew this wouldn't last. You walked out steady, didn't look back twice, and I stood there frozen, trying to act alright. I wanted you to hesitate, wanted you unsure, but you were so certain while I was wanting more. You let me go easy, like it didn't hurt to leave, like love was a season you didn't believe. You kissed my forehead, said you'll be okay. You let me go easy, then you walked away. If you screamed, I'd scream back. If you fought, I'd fight. But you were calm as the ocean on a goodbye night. Sometimes the softest ending cuts the deepest scar. You let me go gently, but you left me hard. You let me go easy, but I fell apart slow, smiling through heartbreak, letting you go. No shattered glass, no slammed doors inside. You let me go easy, and that's why it hurts tonight. Ooh, you let me go easy. I gave you all of me, but you never looked inside. I walk beside you quietly, hiding every scar, every dream I carried. kept behind my heart. I held you closer than anyone could know, but the love I offered was a seed you wouldn't grow. Your eyes passed over me like I was just there. I was standing there, but you weren't there. I tried to show you all I could give, but the heart I bled was the one you never lived. You never saw my heart, even when I bled for you. Every word unspoken, every love I knew. I stood in the shadows while you shined apart. You never saw my heart, and it's breaking me apart. I remember the nights I stayed awake, writing every feeling for your sake. Every touch I wanted, every word I longed to say, fell into silence and just slipped away. Even the world felt distant, even the stars turned cold, because the love I offered was this story left untold. I tried to rate you, but you never tried. I gave you everything, but you passed me by. You never saw my heart, every tear that I shed, every hope I carry, every word unsaid. I'm standing in darkness while the world moves apart. You never saw my heart, and it's breaking me apart. Maybe people can't see what's right in front of their eyes. Maybe love is silent and silently dies, but I keep my heart, even if it's unknown, because the pain I feel is mine alone. You never saw my heart, even though I gave it all. Every memory, every dream, every rise and every fall. The world keeps turning, but I'm frozen, torn apart. You never saw my heart, and I'm learning to start alone. Even when morning comes, I still bleed silently. You were right there, and I still lost you. We were sitting at the table, but miles apart. You were slowly breaking right beside my heart, which now started fading, but I called it stress. You were asking for attention, I heard it as it says. You stopped reaching for my hand, stopped saying my name, but I kept acting normal like nothing had changed. You were waving red flags, I was colorblind. You were falling out of love, I was falling behind. I lost you in plain sight, while you were next to me. I didn't see the distance growing silently. You were crying in the same room. I was too blind to find. Now I'm alone in the dark, 'cause I lost you in plain sight. You said you felt invisible, standing in my arms. Said I stopped listening, stopped seeing the scars. I thought just being there was enough to show, but love needs more than presence. It needs to let you know you were fading slowly right in front of me, and I didn't notice you were trying to leave. If I could replay those nights, I'd look into your eyes instead of staring at my phone, ignoring all the signs. I lost you in plain sight. You were begging to be seen. I was holding on to comfort while you were losing me. I thought you were forever, thought we'd be alright, but forever slipped away. In plain sight. I hear it sometimes, a memory of you. Your laugh used to fill the room like sunlight through the grave. Now it's just a ghost that follows me every day. I walk past the places where we used to go, but all I hear is silence and the weight of what I know. Your smile, your jokes, the way you tease. Now the emptiness only brings me to my knees. I try to forget it, but the echoes remain. Your laughter, like a bittersweet rain. I still miss your laugh. It's alive in my mind, a melody of joy that I can't leave behind. I reach for the moments, but they slip through my hands. I still miss your laugh, and I can't understand. I hear it in my dreams when the night is too quiet. I try to smile again, but it feels like a riot. Your voice is a ghost, it dances in my chest. And even when I try, it never lets me rest. The world keeps turning, but my heart stands still. Your laughter's a memory tell myself to move on, to let go, to be free. But every sign, every shadow brings me back to you and me. I still miss your laugh, like a song left unsung, like the warmth of summer in the winter has begun. I try to feel the silence, but nothing will last. I still miss your laugh. Haunting me from the the memory holds me fast. I still miss your laugh, and it's all I have. I still miss your laugh, every corner, every shadow feels like your shape. If love leaves traces, and yours is the cast. I still miss your laugh, and it will always last. I thought we were a story. Turns out I was just a page. I gave you nights I'll never forget, shared dreams I'll never get back. Held your hand through storms and rain, felt your heart, felt your pain. But you were always moving forward while I was standing still. I thought love was forever. Turns out I was just a thrill. I read our plans like chapters, but you were already done. I was living in a story that you'd already moved on. And I thought I was your beginning, I thought I was your all. But every time I reached for you, you were ready to fall. I was just a chapter in the book you'll never write, a moment you remember, but not your life. I gave you all my pages, every word I knew, but in your story I was just passing through. I was just a chapter, and you closed the book too soon. I thought we'd last forever, thought we'd face every fight, but you were already planning a story without my life. Your laughter stayed behind while your heart went away. I was holding on to memory you had thrown away. I don't blame you completely, but I was just a line in a story you forgot before it even rhymed. I was just a chapter in a life I can't change, a fleeting piece of memory, a love you rearranged. I gave you every page, every word, every part, but I was only fiction in your heart. I was just a chapter, and you closed the book too soon. But it wasn't enough. I was just a chapter in a book called your every piece of me, but in your story I was just a chapter you see. I was just a chapter that you I remember the sound of your footsteps fading, and I didn't move. Your suitcase by the doorway, eyes red but dry. You said maybe this is better. I just stood there quiet. I thought you'd turn around, thought you'd change your mind. Didn't know that silence would cost me you this time. The hallway felt colder with every step you took. I could have said don't go, but I let pride overlook. Now that moment plays on repeat, every second, every frame. If love was slipping through my hands, why didn't I say your name? I watched you walk away, and I didn't fight for us. I let the door close slowly. Now I'm drowning in the dust. I watched you walk away while my heart begged me to move. Now I'm stuck with the truth that I had everything to lose. I watched you walk away, and now I pay for it every day. future still lingers in the air we used to breathe. Every corner of this house still reminds me you were here with me. I scroll through old pictures like they might change the past, try to find the moment where we started fading fast. Oh, I wasn't ready to lose you, but I acted like I was. Now I'm living with the echo of what silence does. If I could rewind the night, I'd run before you reached the door. But all I did was stand there while you loved me. No, I watched you walk away like a stranger in the rain. Every step that you took left a deeper kind of pain. I watched you walk away and I didn't even try. Now I'm learning how to live with a permanent goodbye. I watched you walk away and I still see it in my mind. Oh, did you wait for me to stop you? Did you hold my pull you close? Were you praying I would cry before you let us go? If love that you live fighting, where did I stay still? Now I'm fighting my own heart, and I always will. I watched you walk away, and I regret it for life. One word could have saved us, one move could have made it right. I watched you walk away, now the silence screams your name. If I had one more chance, I'd never do the same. But I watched you walk away, and I can't undo that day. It's 2 a.m. and I can't stop thinking. I catch myself whispering your name to the empty air. The walls don't answer and the silence stares. I scroll through old messages, read the words we wrote, but they're just echoes now of a love I can't hold. Even my own reflection feels like a stranger tonight. I'm talking to myself again, just trying to feel right. I know you're gone, but my heart won't let go, so I keep replaying the things I should have told. I'm talking to myself again, hoping somehow you'll hear every word I never said, every memory I feel. The nights are getting longer and the pain won't bend. I'm talking to myself again, wishing it could reach you then. I hear you laugh in the echoes, I see your eyes in my mind. Everywhere I turn, it's like you left me behind. I pour my heart into the dark, but the darkness doesn't reply. I'm short into shadow as the world passes by. I tell myself to move on, to let go, to be brave, only a memory in the words that stayed. I'm talking to myself again, even though you're not there, even though the night feels heavy with despair. I traced your name on my hands, but you're not in the end. I'm talking to myself again, hoping I'll find you in the end. Maybe someday I'll heal, maybe I'll learn to breathe, maybe the echoes of you won't make me grieve. But tonight I'm broken, and I'm talking to you through the voice in my head. That's all I can do. I'm talking to myself again, and the world feels so still. Every thought, every memory, I can't seem to kill. If love leaves traces, and yours is a stain, I'm talking to myself again, and I'll never be the same. It's quiet, but my voice keeps speaking. I'm talking to myself again. The sunlight hits the bed, but you're not here. I wake up slowly, the sheets still smell like you. The pillow's cold, and the morning feels cruel. The coffee brews quietly, but I can't touch a sip. Everything reminds me of our last touch, our last kiss. I reach for your side, but it's empty, it's bare. And the silence of your absence feels heavier than air. I tell myself it's morning, that life must go on, but the first light I see feels like a love gone wrong. The first morning alone, it's harder than the night. Every shadow, every corner feels like a fight. I see your face in everything, but you're gone from view. The first morning alone, and I'm still missing you. The alarm keeps ringing, but I don't wanna rise. I stare at the ceiling and replay our goodbyes. Even the songs we love now feel empty and gray, and the world keeps moving while I'm stuck yesterday. I thought time would heal me, but the first morning proves that love leaves echoes and they always bruise. I try to speak, I try to crawl, but only my voice replies. And the morning light reminds me of all the stolen goodbyes. The first morning alone is a weight I can't bear. The pillow, the sheets, they whisper you're not there. I try to fill the silence, but the echoes won't go. The first morning alone is all I know. Maybe someday I'll wake without feeling the pain. Maybe someday the sun will shine without rain. But today I'm trapped in this cold first morning alone. I face it on my own. The first morning alone. The first morning alone feels colder than the night. Every heartbeat, every breath reminds me of the sight. If love leaves traces and mine still remains, the first morning alive carries all the chains. The sunlight hits the bed, you're not here, and I face the first morning alone. We used to feel the same, at least I thought we did. Ooh. You stopped saying I miss you the way you used to say it. Your eyes stopped shining when my name was playing it. You held my hand different, like you were letting go, but I kept holding tighter, cause I didn't know. You started building distance while I built our plans. You were slowly leaving while I still believed we can. I was fighting for forever, you were fighting for space. I was learning how to love you, you were changing your page. You changed before I did. You let your heart drift away. I was still saying we're okay while you were walking away. I was still in love, still dreaming like we used to, but somewhere in the silence I lost you. Changed before I did, and I didn't see it coming. Your goodnight felt colder, your hugs didn't last. God, I love you sounded like something from the past. You stopped telling me what was on your mind. You started answering feelings with I'm fine. I thought love had seasons, but I didn't know you were already winter while I was still summer slow. I would've fixed the cracks if you told me where they were, but you were already gone before I heard. You changed before I did. You stopped choosing us, I was still holding hope. You were losing trust. I was ready to fight, ready to go at you, but you made a decision before I ever knew. You changed before I did, and I'm still catching up to you. My heart got this deep. Now I'm the only one who didn't leave. It's 2 a.m. Your name don't light up anymore. I still keep my ring out, even though I know you won't be the one calling just to say hello. I scroll through old messages, reading what we said back when goodnight meant forever, now it's just unread. You used to call for no reason, just to hear my voice. Now silence answers louder, like you made your choice. I keep telling myself it's just space, just time. But space turns into distance when you stop trying. You don't call anymore like you used to before. No, I miss you at midnight, no knocking at my door. I'm staring at a string that won't light up for me. You don't call anymore, and it's killing me quietly. I hear phantom vibrations, but it's never you. Just echoes of a love I thought was true. You used to say my name like it meant something real. Now it's like I'm erased, like I was never. How you feel? Did you delete my number? Did you change your mind? Or did you just replace me and leave me behind? I almost dial your number, then I stop and breathe. Cause if you wanted to hear me, you'd be calling me. You don't call anymore, no late night confessions. No, baby, I'm sorry, no second chances. I'm holding on to memories while you're already free. You don't call anymore, but you still live in me. Baby, you moved on, baby, you're okay. Baby, someone else takes my place, but I still check my phone like I'm hoping to see your name one more time, calling for me. You don't call anymore, and that's how I know of dodging always and loud. Sometimes it just goes. Don't find no goodbye, no dramatic scene. You just stop calling, and that ended everything.